Hey, Carla Zen Queen here, and you are here today because we were talking about funnel creation, easy funnel creation, and I'm just going to give you a little bit of information about who I am and what I'm about. Most of you know me from other communities that we're in together. Maybe you know me from Facebook, maybe you know my friend Jeramie, maybe you know my friend Thomas, who are on the webinar with me today. Wherever you came from, I've been an online marketer for just about 3 years now, and I turned to making money online due to having my life just crumble before me from a cancer diagnosis. Shortly after getting, cleared of cancer and trying to put my life back together, I made a giant leap of faith and moved 1,500 miles away. I'm from Minnesota, so I moved from the snow and the cold to a beach home in Corpus Christi, Texas. So that's where I'm at now, and just kind of living my life as I've rebuilt it back up, living my life and giving back to people, and giving them the hope that they too can accomplish some of the things that I've done in life, making major changes that force other major changes coming. And so with that, I've been working with my communities and other people and providing this knowledge and giving back and teaching people to do things like we're going to teach you tonight, which is create a sales funnel. Some people make them difficult. They're not really difficult. We're going to be showing you 3 different tools and looking for questions and answers. If you guys have questions that you would like more information on, if there's anything throughout the webinar that you have a question on, write it down and ask us about that, because we're all 3 very willing to help you. I'm going to look at this and see where we're at, see who's with us and who's not. There is a comment area on the right hand side that people can ask questions to. I'm just going to wait a few minutes here, see if we can find out who is with us live. Deidre's with us. Got some other people hopping on. That's great to see people showing up. Okay. I think I'm just going to move forward, guys, if you guys are ready. I'm gonna share out my screen. I am going to be using a tool. It's actually a theme, but it also comes as a plugin. And so the way I use it, I'm just getting my screen ready here to screen share with you guys. I'm going to go screen share, and we're going to go over here. I'm going to show you what I'm building with tool I'm using is Optimize Press. And so Optimize Press is actually a lot of marketers use Optimize Press. The reason being is you can build amazing pages with Optimize Press as well as whole websites. So I have a website that is totally done with Optimize Press as well as these funnels. So this is just the plugin part of it. I would just go here. Actually, I'm going to show you one that I've already created because it's just easier. I'm going to go here to my pages. And I'm going to go to the live editor. I'm going to show you how to walk through this, but I just wanted you to see how great these are. You guys are going to see this opt-in page coming Saturday, because this is the one we're going to be using on SEO Sizzler. So literally this is kind of like a drag and drop. I would click to add an element here. It's going to give me the option to put 2 columns, affiliate page snippets, arrows. These are how people are building easy sales pages and capture pages, landing pages, as I said, whole websites with just one tool. So like they'll have like, you know, a variety of things in here, and I just kind of want to stay focused on you know, what is contained in a good sales funnel. Really, it is 3 pages. So this page being the opt-in page, I'm going to show you the public link here, maybe. Let's see if that is showing. Yes. Whoop. Didn't mean to make you guys dizzy. But so here's the opt-in page. It's just real simple. But the 3 parts of a good opt-in page is going to be your title up top, a good call to action. I've got these nice bold arrows, and then just, you know, asking for the email and name and what you're giving them, right? So this is kind of, you know, I'm doing SEO, so this applies to me. Undercover SEO agent reveals secret search engine leaks. Enter your name and email below for instant access to free report and valuable training. So when they jump in here, they're going to get added to my list, and then the page that they end up landing on is actually the main SEO Sizzler page, which is looking like, I don't even know which one it is. View. I'm going to say it's this one. Yes. So this is what my sales page would look like. And so this is what you want to have here too. You know, if you're trying to sell these high-ticket items like Nate and Jeramie keep talking about, your opt-in page is going to go to a big sales page. Now, don't worry about the free report that you offered on your opt-in page. This page, remember, it says enter your free report. They're going to get that from the first email that you send out to them from your autoresponder. They're going to get that free report. But while you have their attention, you're going to want a video here, or this is what Nate was calling a VSL in the funnel if you were on the Hangout webinar yesterday. And so this is very powerful. This, I've just got this video in here as a holder, but you definitely want to, you know, take advantage of the fact that you have their attention and give them something to purchase and a reason why, right? Because that free report that you offered them is over in the other, that's going to be in their email, and then you can sell to them through that email list. Okay, so beyond this, you know, you're going to have, let's say this is a buy button, right? It's not, it's an opt-in, but if this were a buy button, this would then bring you to the relevant information, which is, you know, what did they purchase? That would, you know, bring them to the thank you page, or where they can download the purchase, or, you know, JVZoo, wherever that may be. So that really is how simple the funnels work. As far as building them, let's go in here and just go bada bing, bada boom, and I'll show you how quickly these actually can be made. I'm going to check messages here real quick. Just want to make sure that I'm not missing anybody. If they're asking anything, my Facebook's kind of crazy over here, so I can't really see anything anyhow. Anyways, back to Optimize Press. So if you have the Optimize Press plugin, you would just go to Optimize Press. You're going to go to Page Builder. You're going to name your page. So I'm just going to name this one Page Demo, right? And then it's going to give you the option to start from a blank page, a template, or a saved preset. And I'm just going to go to a content template, because then Optimize Press has all this stuff in here already that lets me choose one of these to set up. So we'll just do, how about this one here, real simple. And so all this information is already going to be in there for me. And pretty much I just have to go back and adjust some of the heading or some of the settings and the headlines. And so like this, I can remove. In fact, I'm going to remove this right off there, or so I thought. There we go. Now it's refreshing. Okay, so I removed the logo because that's kind of, you know, that comes with the default part of this. But so then these little categories that are already in here, there's little edit buttons on them that allow me just to change this out. And so I'm going to go, this is the easy way to funnel creation, right? I can change, you know, the font size, the font itself, whether it's bold, the color, all that right from right here. A lot of that you don't really have to mess with. They're like size settings. But so you see that, you know, creating a funnel becomes really easy. So here's the opt-in. I've got my Aweber already hooked in here. That's another reason that using some of these automated tools like this, even though, like me, sometimes I get a little anxiety about having to learn something new because it's information overload, and I can sometimes create some of my own anxiety like that. So tools like this have made it real easy for me to learn it without having to learn all of it, right? So this drag and drop technique in here. And so what I did here is, like I said, I've got my Aweber integrated in here, and that's an autoresponder. If you don't have an autoresponder, get a hold of one of us after the webinar. You need to have an autoresponder because it's going to build your list and give you a way to communicate with your members or people that have opted into your stuff. Okay, so here I'm just going to put my main sales page as my thank you page, because that's really where I want people going, is the buy page. So I'm just going to put that in there. This automatically pulled up all my lists that I have within Aweber, and so I just set it to go to my SEO Sizzler list. And so now I don't have to change anything else in that. So then my opt-in form set up, right? And then here I'm going to change this out because I have a different image. So I'm going to remove the image, and then I'm going to select File, and it's asking me from my computer, from URL, or from what I already have in the media library. So I'm going to say I already have the image I want to use in my media library. Look at that, I got a picture of Jeramie in there. Let's just go ahead and put my niche list image because it's there. So then it's like insert into post. There it is. I don't have to mess with any of those. There's my image. It's not big enough, so I'm going to go back there and I'm going to click on, I'm going to remove this image because I don't recall. I'm putting in large image. All I did was click below there. Not select files. We're going to go from media library, and it is this one here. This says small. So here I want the full size image. Insert into post. Now it's bigger. And that should pop up here. Either that or I made it too big. Alright, that's not popping up for me. So I'm going to say I made the image too big. If I just go here, we're going to select File. I'm just repeating the same 3 steps that I just did. Let's see if that works. There we go. So this really is just, you know, drag and drop. I can save and continue. And I'm going to show you what this looks like without all the little things in there. So one of the big things is, you know, getting these things congruent. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to change this color so that it matches with my green. Right? So I've got, you know, some green going on, some orange going on. It kind of all goes the same, and then when they're on the next page, that's going to be, you know, the same coloring, the same wording, the same imagery to keep that congruent with them. But this is a great way to capture leads. If you're giving something away, if you're selling something, this is a great way to get people's emails prior to them purchasing. You know, if they don't purchase, then you've got them on your list so that you can remarket to them over and over again. So that's how to make easy funnels with optimized press. So I'm going to save and close this. Jeramie is going to come on. Let me get back to my screen here and stop the sharing. And we'll go see if anybody has any questions, and then have Jeramie come out and talk about how to make them with ClickFunnels. So let me check here in the chat.
That's cool, Carla.
Right?
I've been thinking about getting optimized press for a long time. Actually, up until I got ClickFunnels. And guys, you guys watching me, don't worry about my my awesome backdrop. I'm not at my house right now, so.
Appreciate you showing up anyhow, Jeramie, running around doing your stuff and then stopping and taking time to teach with me. I appreciate that.
Yes, ma'am. Anything for you, Carla. Support our community. That's how we move forward.
Right, right.
All right, when you're ready, I'm ready.
So what do I have to do? Just pass. How do I pass this over to you?
You don't need to do anything.
Mute myself.
Actually, if you click on that little arrow on my screen, you could put present to everybody. That way everybody will see me. It'll cut out switching screens. All right. That shows everybody's looking at my screen. All right, cool, guys. So ClickFunnels, like I was saying, you know, I wanted to use optimized press because you know, all the things that were said about it, and then Optimized Press 2 came out, and I'm like, man, I gotta get it now, right? Because there's so many new features and all that stuff. And I was using Lead Pages at the time, and you know, Lead Pages was pretty easy, simple. It had templates already made for you and everything, so you could pretty much just plug in your information and, you know, throw out whatever information was in the template. And then I came across ClickFunnels, and because they offered a, I believe, 2-week free trial, I'm like, hey, what the heck? Let me just try it, right? But I ended up sticking to it, and let me tell you why, right? At the time, I was actually learning funnels, and when I had Lead Pages, it makes you create one page after the next page after the next page after the next page, and you know, unless you know how to put a funnel together, you can have 6 pages, but it's not going to mean anything if people aren't going through the funnel the proper way, right? You'll be funneling people out of your funnel instead of into a central location. So getting a hold of ClickFunnels, checking it out, right? I found out how easy it really is, you know, after watching the videos and then jumping straight in, right? You can see, you go to create funnel, and some of these funnels are going to be pretty much created for you, right? Like right here is a opt-in lead capture funnel, and they'll be used for different applications. Like this one is just for, you know, offering a free gift and, you know, getting people to opt in and send them to the thank you page. Another one is going to be, you know, a sales funnel already put together for you, where you have the squeeze page, sales page, order confirmation page and download page, and you see how these pages are set up, right? They have all the integrations with, Aweber, iContact, Get Response, and a crap load of other ones. Actually, let me go back here and show you guys the integrations. And they also had, oh, email integrations. Oh wow, they changed everything up back here. Oh, here you go. Check it out. They pretty much integrate with anybody, right? Any of these big names out there. Webinar Jam, I didn't even know they had an autoresponder service. And then, of course, your standard HTML form, so you can go ahead and plug in any of the other ones that are not supported. They also have, payment integrations and all of that. They're adding new ones. Oh, wow. I've been waiting for them to add JVZoo, and now it's there. Guys, so you could see, how versatile ClickFunnels really is. But let me get back to creating a funnel. Or if you guys want to learn, in depth how to create funnels and make them work, get with Carla, and I'm sure she has some more higher class funnel creation courses, right, guys? Because that's not they're not simple, right? You create a regular funnel, and getting ClickFunnels, you'll have something like this, which will give you a really good idea of how to create a funnel, even not knowing how to create one, period. But I'm going to show you how easy it is, right, to actually set up a page. And I'm going to go to custom funnel and just do what do I want? I'm going to promote. How about to promote SEO sizzlers? Sounds good to me. Really quick, guys. Sorry about this. I have a plumber waiting for me at the house. All right. All good. Sorry about that again. I'm going to promote SEO sizzlers. And really, when you go out and find a product that you're going to promote, most of the work is done for you on the back end. It's pretty much just creating something to capture leads, right? So you could go ahead and sell those people over and over and over again on all kind of things. So let me just pick something like, let's pick this. All right, I'm going to use this template here because I went and looked at Carla's existing site. And right here, this is how you could be sneaky with it, right? She's about to capture the opt-in here, right? But I'm going to capture the opt-in so I can use the email later on myself. So create a page. Oh, another thing, I'm going to show you guys that afterwards. And it really is just as simple as, grabbing stuff off of somebody else's page and putting it on yours. All right, just to show you a single image. And I'll probably skip over some stuff so I don't take up too much of you guys' time. I really don't think this is going to take much time anyways. All right, this I grabbed from Carla's page. Every one of these little tabs you see here, those are all editable. You can add, subtract, add all kind of stuff. Add a Facebook chat if you wanted to. Embed custom HTML for anything. All right, guys, for absolutely anything. And then
You're gonna be one.
15. A little bit later. One second. Pulling out this color picker here, right? So this allows you to go to any site you wanted to. Like I could go over to Carla's site here. If I like this red that's in here, boom, I go grab that red, gives me the color code. I'll come back to my thing here. If I get rid of this crosshairs. Come to your background. Plug it right in here. Boom. Instant color change to whatever color you picked with your color picker, right? But I'm going to go with white because that's the background on the logo here. And I think I'll just leave, the rest of the page the color it is, just for time's sake. Boom. Right? You try and get through this stuff as fast as you can. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull just everything she has on her page. Checks color. What color does she have it? Oh, that orange color. That orange color. Put that in there. And then I know she had some other words underneath here. So let's do another headline text. Dominate search engine, guaranteed. Results guaranteed. Boom. Let's change the color of these. We'll do something like a red. I didn't even get that color, did I? Okay, well, you guys get the idea. There's the red. I even grabbed her video, right? So I could throw her same video in here, but I didn't upload it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a random video that I already have uploaded. And this is going as slow as it possibly could while I'm on this webinar. Hey guys, but you guys understand, so. Let's see. Let me not waste time. I'll just grab something, right? Embed code. that. Throw it in there. Boom, videos in there. Change this to your name, email, start free course. Right, now I'm at the opt-in part, so I'll go ahead and set my oh, sorry, here it is. Select your integration. Already I have my Aweber integrated, so I'll just grab I'll grab something I already have going for time's sake. Boom. Integrate existing form. Grab a form you already have in there. See, it'll go into Aweber and grab all your forms and line them up for you. That way you don't have to do any typing in, no copy and pastes of HTML code or anything like that. In here, how about I go like this? Okay, she has all this cool stuff down here. Would love some testimonials, huh? So, take this, I won't be needing that. Boom, got that in there. Boom, now that part is done. SEOsizzler.com. All rights reserved. Bam, instantly it's created. Of course, you'll go in there, you're going to change the meta tags, you know, everything that it says, you know, up inside the little tab up here. You can even change the favicon. And if you really get in here, guys, there's so many features inside of ClickFunnels. Well, let me show you how quick I just created that landing page based on Carla's page. Oh, I didn't save it. That's why. Boom, there you go. And of course, this would be Carla's video, the one that she has on her page. As soon as it gets uploaded, then everything's right in there, already set up. I forgot to change that part of it, but you know, they'll enter their info and boom, get sent to wherever you're going to send them. Just that easy.
Hey, Jeramie.
Hey,
Thanks for giving that demonstration. That was killer.
definitely.
Appreciate that. I had ClickFunnels at one time, and I know Thomas has been in ClickFunnels too. He's pretty well versed in both those. But I got Thomas here, and he's going to show a funnel kit that he has and how he's throwing out capture pages. Thomas, are you with us and ready?
Yes, I am. How's everybody doing this evening? I'm
Hey
going to
guys,
go
I'm
ahead.
gonna run out of here quick.
Thank you so much for leading into me, Jeramie. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Have a good night. All right, everybody. So what I'm going to do here, get the screen share going, and I'm going to show you guys how to use the funnel kit, or how I'm using funnel kit, and then I'm going to stress a couple of things about list building. So first of all, it doesn't matter what your niche is. You can be creating almost anything using a capture page, just something simple like this. You know, we've got a nice computer, a work from home idea, and you know, we're just trying to get an email address for people. So we've got this set up, and I'm going to go ahead and show you one of my weight loss niches backdrops that I use for a niche page on Facebook. And yeah, I put a little joke in here, but what it comes down to is you just want to have a simple page, keep the email above the fold, and create, get that email address right in there, and then go ahead and just pop them right to a nice thank you page. I want to stress something that I think is working really well these days, and that is the micro commitments. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that at all, but if you start working with steps in your pages and you're providing a little bit of value in between these steps, you're going to be showing some people get them to commit like one little step at a time. Little survey like this says, how did you find us? Just go ahead and take one action. And then from taking that first action, you're getting your leads to commit to you, and they want to get the information a little faster, or not a little faster, pardon me. They want to get the information. It's like they're committing themselves to these steps, and then you go ahead and drop the email request at the end. So if you're having trouble with opt-ins on your capture pages, and your lead, your opt-in rate is a little low, I highly recommend going with a micro commitment, because once you do these micro commitments, once somebody answers this question, it's like they're committed to the situation. It's like I know that I do it personally myself. I like being involved. I like taking action on a page, but I don't necessarily just want to be met with a opt-in or a sales page and I have to do something right at that moment. I like the give and the take. So if there's a way that you can set up micro commitments with 3 steps and get more leads into the edge of your funnel, you're in a way better spot to get them to convert over time. So this, for instance, is just really easy. It's just, how did you find us? You guys may have seen this from some of the other marketers out there, but I want to get into the idea that you can be doing these things and just setting these pages up for yourself. So even though I'm using Funnel Kit, which you can see over here on the left side of the screen, if you're able to create 3 different, yeah.
We see your desktop. We don't see your page that you have open.
Really? Huh. Not at all?
We see your desktop.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. Let's see if I can do this. Do you see it now? No. Awesome. All right, well, that's not going to work. Let's see if I can switch screens, okay? Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not giving me a second here. All right, let's see if this works here, guys.
Oh no, looks like we might have lost Thomas here. Still with us, Thomas?
Hey, how you doing, Carla?
Good, how are you? Welcome
Well,
back.
I stumbled, and I mumbled, and then I crashed. I don't think I can screen share right now. Something's not working right with the rig. So, unfortunately, I can't teach the micro commitments right now.
Would you try that one more time? I just changed a setting on here to allow you to present. That may have been the issue.
Okay. Well,
Gotten transferred.
okay.
Properly.
Absolutely.
That'd be great.
All right. Let's see how this works here. You were able to see it before when we tested, right?
Well, just your desktop.
Oh, just the desktop. See, that's okay. Well, I think we're going to be stuck on that then, because I can see my desktop there now too,
Okay.
And it doesn't look good.
I would just open up one of those windows, Thomas, the um, browser windows that are down in the bottom.
Yeah, yeah. It crashed on me though. That's the problem. Like
Ah, okay.
once I switched that open, it crashed, and so I was trying to work it through Mozilla and to show the screen, but it's going to just crash on me again, and I'm going to be knocked off the webinar. So
All
it
right.
is what it is.
You well, I know I like working with. I've worked with Thomas for a little over 6 months, just to give a little intro on who Thomas is, and what I like about Thomas's work. I have Thomas do some of my email autoresponder stuff. I outsource some of that to elsewhere as well. But Thomas is really good at carving out very creative emails and very creative funnel pages. Some of them, he might get embarrassed that I say so. Some of them are rather hilarious, like when the Ebola scare was going around, Thomas kind of turned that into a funny thing where, Ebola team, 0 in United States. I think it was a CPA offer for
It
like
was a
travel.
CPA offer for moving to Canada, and then on the redirects, I had a couple of Amazon offers on them, and it was a survey that I set up that had people answering questions about if they were actually worried about Ebola or not. And at the end of the survey, it took them to facts about Ebola, but if they redirected out or if they tried to leave, it redirected them to masks and such on Amazon. And then I also had the CPA offer to see if people wanted to move to Canada, because Canada offers an affiliate program, something along the lines of like $100 per person that you get to sign up through there. So that was just kind of a joke. But the fact of the matter is I wanted to give people information about the situation and tried to turn it into something that was a little less serious than the newspapers make it. And it was something that I ran a little bit of traffic by and just kind of had some fun with it. And it made a little bit of money, actually. But I didn't get anybody to move to Canada, unfortunately.
That was a great one though. When you ran that campaign, Thomas, you just had me cracking up. And the creativity, the mind behind that is what I'm getting at. That the man behind the mind that creates that type of even how you tied that together was just amazing to me. So I wanted to share that with the community. That we're gonna search around and find things that work for us, and we're gonna find things that work for others. And sometimes we take pieces, and that's why I presented and Jeramie presented and Thomas presented, because we really want you guys to have a variety of choices, for one, and two, to be able to take each piece of our knowledge and apply it to yours, so that you're equipped with what you need to find what works for you. So I'm just going to encourage everybody to, if you're looking to have somebody help you with your funnels, Thomas, Jeramie, myself are more than willing to help. And then just a quick reminder, I do have people here that came from the SEO Sizzler group, and we are going to officially be going into, and I know I've said this before, but officially,
We're making it happen.
we are moving into soft launch, and that's going to be backed with a webinar jumping into getting some of this content creation. I've been working with many of you one-on-one and getting you going, and I'm just going to give some shout-outs there to Travis Thornton, who's just applied things and rocked it out. DeShayla Flowers, her too, you know, don't hesitate to ask any one of us. Thomas is well-versed in SEO as well. To take a look at your blog post and see where or if you could, you know, optimize it any further than what we've discussed in the groups. So I just want to encourage people that, you know, we're here to answer your questions. We're available for that one-on-one chit-chat. The only stupid question out there is the one that never gets asked. I'm a firm believer in that. So please be responsible for yourself and accountable for yourself, and feel free to reach out and ask us. That's one of the big things that I want to stress is accessibility to us, whether in the group, in the chat, or one-on-one. We are here for the people. So with that, I'm just going to say, you know, if anybody has any questions, you know, chit-chat in the groups or one-on-one, you're connected with one or all of us in one way or another. And, encourage you to hop on the webinar Saturday. And that's all I got. Thomas, you want to add anything?
I just want to say thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. I'm sorry I stumbled and mumbled through that and didn't even get the screen to be shared. And I thought we had taken care of that before after the first crash and didn't get it taken care of. So it is what it is, and I'm more than happy to get this to be able to work eventually in the future. But I hope to be able to help anybody that has any questions, anything I can do, please go ahead and ask. And I appreciate you all for being here, and appreciate you all for bearing with me.
All right, appreciate you for rocking with me, Thomas, Jeramie, and peace, you guys. Hit us up if you have any questions. Have a good night.